Hi everyone, it's Lee. How's it going? Second video today. I haven't made any for a long time, so I thought, oh sod it, I'll do another one. Sod it. Anyway, one of my favourite Elvis albums is On Stage, February 1970. I bought my copy, my original first ever copy of this album back in 1988 at a record fair. And this is the one. I was about 16 at the time. For some reason, I couldn't get this album anywhere, in any record shop or anything. And that was the case with a lot of Elvis's 1970s catalogue, I should say. Couldn't get it for love nor money anywhere. Went to a record fair, got it for £3. Even in 1988, that was a steal, an absolute steal. So this is it. I don't know if this is an original pressing or maybe a second pressing. It's got 1970 RCA Limited there, but I've got a feeling this might be a second pressing because the boxes here and here are supposed to be, the original pressings are in red, these are in white, so I think this is a second copy. But anyway, be that as it may, love this album. I couldn't believe me luck. This is the inside cover. I know it's going home a little bit, and the record is slipping out as well. But hey, it is what it is. This is the vinyl, side one. Yeah, there's a track listing for side one. Side two, and there's a track listing for side two, but you know the track listing anyway. If you're an Elvis fan, you know the track listing. I could not believe my luck when I got this home and played it, how good the vinyl was, how good the vinyl sounded. And in fact, actually, saying about the vinyl, it's a bit flexy, but I'm not going to go too mad with it. But it doesn't say Dynaflex on the label, but hey, it is what it is. But that said, I couldn't believe my luck at just how well the vinyl played. There was hardly a crackle on it, didn't jump at all. What can I say? Amazing, brilliant. And it was 18, well, the album was 18 years old by then, but I didn't care. I've got my copy. So that's that. Then back in the 90s, I bought it again on CD. And there you go. Front cover, back cover. As you can see, there's additional tracks, including, well, In the Ghetto, Don't Cry Daddy, Kentucky Rain, I Can't Stop Loving You, Suspicious Minds, Long Tall Sally. This is really good. The only thing I would say about this particular copy is the sound on it is pretty decent. Not as good as the original vinyl, but it's pretty decent. But track number 5, The Wonder of You, his voice just seems to be slightly out of time with the music. But then again, probably I may just be being picky, I don't know. That's the disc. That's inside. You get a booklet with it as well. Hang on. There you go. And I have read all the liner notes as well. Because what's the point in buying these things when you don't read the liner notes? Yeah. So that's that. That come out in about 90. I bought this in about 98, 99 time, maybe even 2000. I can't remember, and I can't see on the back because I need a pair of reading glasses. Never mind. That's that. That's about 20 years old anyway. And then in February 2018, I should say, I went to, my wife and I went to Memphis. And while we was in the visitor centre, we visited the Elvis Entertainers exhibition. I was doing really well, hadn't really bought anything, and it all went pear-shaped. I went in there and I went into the Entertainers exhibit, went to the gift shop and spent about $300, much to my wife's amusement. Well, I say amusement, if you call having the ump with me amusement, then yeah, she was quite amused. Anyway, I bought this. I bought a number of FTDs, including this. I made a beeline for this straight away as soon as I saw it. Back cover, if you want to see the track listing. This is a really, these FTDs, you know, they're real lavish productions, you know, both the vinyl copies and the CD copies. They really do spoil us. I think they do anyway. Here you go. That's that. Cop a load of that. And then you get a booklet with these 7-inch, I think they're 7-inch covers. You normally get, or editions, you get a little booklet with it as well. I'll quickly show you the booklet. There's that. And that. So after years of making movies and stuff like that, he came back, he did the comeback special in '68, which I'm going to do a video about at some stage, hopefully. That's that. And he started to be recognised as a proper recording artist again, after making all those silly films in the '60s, which were by and large pretty silly. Some were fairly decent. Yeah, he was finally getting the recognition I think he deserved and the respect that he deserved, I think. And then fast forward to last year, and I bought the Friday music release of this as well. Now, I've already done a video about a Friday music release. Friday music records are normally pretty good. They are, in fact, they're very good. They're very faithful to the album artwork. They're very faithful to the original production. They remaster them, and normally the sound on these are absolute top notch. They really are. So yeah, that's that. Oh, that's something else. I'll show you that in a minute. That's the inside, and normally their albums are gatefold covers as well, and they are really, really superb productions. I think they are. 9 times out of 10 they do them on coloured vinyl as well, and on this one it is a blue swirly vinyl. Oh, round the wrong way, but you get my drift. Sometimes you get a poster with it, and on this occasion you did. Hold on, excuse me. They normally do a poster, which is basically a reproduction of the album cover, and that's that. I know some people put these up on their walls. I personally don't. I like to keep them all together and intact. So that's that. And then last year, as well, I found on eBay the FTD vinyl album of this of On Stage. These are really highly sought after because they're limited editions. Once they go out, once they're taken off the catalogue, they are really difficult to find and highly sought after. And I paid probably a little bit over the odds for this, to be honest with you, but considering it was slightly damaged at the top as well. And I'm a little bit pissed at myself for not waiting for the right one to come along. But anyway, be that as it may, it is what it is. So that's the front cover. Now, as I say, with the FTDs, both the vinyls and the CDs, I buy them really and truly for the content, obviously. That's what I'm buying them for. But I buy them as well for the album artwork, because they are just so well made. The sound on these albums are so good. The album artwork normally is 10 out of 10 as well. You can't beat it with a stick, mate. Anyway, and that's the inside cover as well. But as I say, On Stage is one of my favourite albums. That, and probably That's the Way It Is, probably my two favourite Elvis albums. Ed from the King's Court, as I say, calls it a masterpiece, a near masterpiece, and I'm not going to disagree with him too much on that. It really is. The original album is a really, really good album. So anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry about my rambling. Have a good day, and look after yourselves. Cheers.